Dave Wagner, NBC
Joining us
News.
this morning is Lori Head from Mind Your Body, and we're going to be using these lovely Thera-Bands to talk about some stretches, also some balance, because I'm sure some people have a hard time balancing on one leg, maybe even two legs.
Exactly.
I'm not really sure, but thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Oh, you're welcome. It seemed like an early morning, but anyway, we don't work on balance as much as we used to. So we're going to start and just stretch the Thera-Band, and you can fill in your arms a little bit and shoulder blades, and then to get the focus, just take one leg up. So far, easy, perfect, and the striped socks make it. So
yeah, my socks don't match
That's totally
today.
a cool thing. Now, the next thing we're going to do is, once you've got that nice stretch and you've opened up your ribs, then take the Thera-Band, and these are easy. They come in a roll, and then you can just cut them to whatever size you want. So if you're a little taller, you can do a longer one. You're going to put it on the bottom of your foot, and you're hoping to open it up. So as you can start bent leg, and then you're going to stretch the leg, and then go through the foot a little bit, that flexion and that point.
Not on the ball of my
I know. No, in the morning it's hard. I think we get better. You could also, hold a chair. We could hold a wall. We could do one of those things. So, and then make sure you're even. You could also start, if you're, just starting on your balance, you could hold the knee, and this gives you a little arm workout as well. Is that easier? Yeah, that's nicer. And then move to your foot. So there's lots of things you can do, and feel free to hold. The other one I was going to do, people with polling, they seem to be getting a few injuries. So you're going to stretch in back and then step wide, and I'll show you the balance in a minute, but go ahead and bend your knees and then just come over. So you've got the nice bend and down, and then we're going to try it with doing that on one foot. I'm not too good this morning either. You're going to try to bend and go over. So you're getting the focus of the arms. I know I'm making this one hard today, aren't I? Sorry, especially early. Anyway, these things are really stretchy, and there's different degrees of, there's red, there's green, there's yellow. So you can, depending on your flexibility or how hard you want to work too.
And so where can people get these Thera-Bands?
Well, they're almost at, at different drugstores, malls.
So they're very accessible.
Yes, very, very. And they come in a really nice, easy roll, and literally, you just cut them with scissors.
So you could share them with people.
Yes.
You can share the roll. So
Yes.
when do you think people should be practicing these balancing and stretches?
All the time. Like even say if you were driving in a car and you get it out at a rest stop, take your Thera-Band
out
and get out at the rest stop and do a few little things. Or warm up before skiing, you could have these. And what's nice about it, you can see, they're really tiny, they go anywhere.
So I guess that's another nice thing that it comes in the roll, is that you can cut them and put them in places that will be accessible for you throughout the day.
Very accessible, and feel free, you can do it on a chair, you could do it on the ground. There's millions of stretches we could do if we got down on the ground. Also, just warming up on the twisting, you can feel a little extra here with your biceps, triceps, the shoulder girdle. It's really nice. You can take it all the way around, do an extra stretch, and then whenever you want, you can look up and then take your one foot off and balance. Of course, we can get more tricky here on those.
So I think a lot of people forget about practicing balance because they think, I'm walking on 2 feet. Do I really need to know how to balance on one?
Right.
What's the benefit of that?
Well, I think in every move we do, you can always work on balance because you can stop. If you're walking, stop and balance on one foot. And then just like putting your socks on. So think about everyday things that you need some balance for. Also, when you're turning a lot, that requires balance at equilibrium, especially like think of the Olympics, all the skiers, ice skaters and everything. There's so much balance required, and just everyday life, so you don't take the falls on the ice. That would be the other tricky part. So you really get your feet grounded.
Prevention of injury as
well.
well.
Yeah, I'm going to say that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so
You're
much
welcome.
for joining us and showing us a few easy stretches with something that seems pretty easy to use.
Very easy.